Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. This is coming out in every single reading I do today. Somebody hates the fact that you're moving forward. No matter what you've endured. They can't pretend this doesn't exist anymore. 8 of Wands. They can't 5 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. They can't pretend that you don't exist anymore. It's too obvious. They couldn't break you. They couldn't destroy you. The universe has stepped in. The challenge here is to fulfill your wishes and like I said, the challenge here basically is the haters, the people who are jealous of your universal vibration that is bringing in some sort of prosperity and a fulfillment of a wish. Now, you can be on either spectrum of this because all Pisces aren't created equal. So if you're playing victim all the time and you're not accepting accountability for your actions that caused you to lose something, you know, whether that be trusting the wrong person or just out and out doing the wrong thing. I mean, if you're a thief, if you're a liar, if you're any of those things, well, yeah, it's going to work against you. But if not, and you're standing in your ultimate truth, and you're being forthright and upstanding, this is what's coming. Via the universe, because you're matching the same frequency that you're supposed to. And somebody tried to get you to stop. Somebody tried to get you to not believe in yourself. Financial and material changes. So I feel like this is going from one person to another. 155. There's definitely some sort of change happening here. From the temptation of your shadow. So, somebody tried to get you in your south node. By maybe tempting you into, a fight or a relationship that wasn't meant for you out of jealousy. This was a shadow. I'm hearing that Fifth Element movie where he goes, Mr. Shadow's on the line, trying to get you to fall for some sort of destruction. But you're the fifth element. Wow. I protect you. Look at that. Immediate future. Then see what you have backing you up, Pisces. But you took the time to figure out exactly what that was. You're going to get some much needed rest in the immediate future. And you're going to find balance through your spiritual strength. The universe wills it. What you feel inside will be reflected outwardly, right or wrong, indifferent or otherwise. So, my suggestion for all my Pisces, including the ones in a low vibe that can't stop blaming other people, my suggestion would be balance that out. You got help. You might not be able to see it, But as long as you're willing to stand up for the right things in life, not throw other people under the bus, not step over other people to get what you want, but to balance out your emotions and your earth angel energy, the universe will back you up. No matter how many haters you got. Because Pisces, we got haters. I got a little bit of a cough today. I gotta take some vitamin C, I guess. Outside influence, victory and success, not being trapped in fear. You have had some sort of victory over heartache and loss, and you're no longer afraid of it. You're no longer afraid of being hurt. You've transcended that into some sort of victory, and you got help. All you have to do is ask. The light's right there, beyond the pain. Get grounded, Pisces. It's very important, because that light is right beyond that pain. Any pain that you're experiencing right now. And you are going through an ascension, so you may be experiencing actually physical pain. Go outside. Put your feet to the ground. Listen to the mother's heartbeat. If you have to, take your hand and place it on the ground. And share the heartbeat with the mother. To overcome whatever this heartache and loss that you're experiencing right now. You're going to have victory and success, and the light is on the other side. You're right there. You're on the precipice. And whoever this hater, this person who's jealous of you, they know it. They know it. That's why they've been trying so hard to stop you. Like I said, as long as you're in the upright, Pisces, you got nothing to worry about. As long as you ain't out here doing the same thing that a lot of these other people are doing, which is for the streets, or out there, stealing energy from other people because they don't have the capacity to do it on their own. You can't take that from somebody else. You have to find it for yourself. There is a new beginning as the outside influence. Movement, choices, and decisions. What's it going to be? You going to take your power back? Or are you going to give it to this hater? You going to allow this person to keep you in a low vibe and sketchy ass energy? Or are you going to take your power back away from them and do you, boo? And make sure that that's a them problem. You return to 0 point. You return to your power. And you accept accountability for any movement, choices, and decisions you make. Right or wrong, black or white. You accept responsibility for that, and that is your power. Flex, baby, flex. Because I feel like it's going to lead to some sort of new manifestation through your creative spark. Hopes and fears is the sacral chakra. Somebody wanted to destroy your creative spark or your sexuality. I feel like so this is what I'm saying. All these people are out here sleeping with one another. They're just giving their power away like it's nothing, like it means nothing. It means everything. If you let somebody tell you you're nothing and you believe that, If you let somebody take you down, and you believe that, that's all it takes is belief. If you don't believe that you have the power for this new beginning that the universe is handing you on a silver platter, they win. They want you in conflict and defeat. They want you to make you feel like you're nothing. They want you to make you, and this is attractiveness too. So they want you to feel like you're unattractive and unwanted. And they've gone a hell out of high water with these 5 wands to make you feel that way. Now, whether you allow them to let you feel that way, or you reach deep within to know that you're worthy of whatever you desire, be very aware that these energies are trying their damnedest to suck your life force dry. Because they're aware, as much as you're aware, that this Ace of Cups is right around the corner. That some sort of fulfilled wish of a new love is going to begin. Now, whether or not, what kind of love that is, it's all green. It could be a new baby. It could be a new job. But it's 0 point. And where you start at 0, you can fill it up with as many numbers as you want, 1 through 9. And fulfill your own wishes. As long as you ain't out here with these haters blaming everybody else for their defeat. They're blaming you for their defeat, Pisces. That's what they're jealous of. Because you're favored by the universe. Like I said, as long as you're in the upright, this hacker ain't got nothing to say. Got nothing. They got 0. But like you, they have a chance to fill that 0 up. Now, whether they choose to be a little dark thing or work on themselves, that's up to them. That's a them problem. They hate your work. They hate what you do. They really hate it that they have to watch you get a 10 of Cups. Like I said, some sort of wish fulfillment here. In your work, in whatever you're working on, even if it's a relationship, like I said, it could be anything. But I feel like, Pisces, you're keeping your head down. You're paying attention. Queen of Cups. And you're taking a leap of faith. Where it's going to matter most. Aries energy. You know what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. That is your gift. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. So this Magician wanted to block your 10 of Cups and put you to rest. But your spiritual strength is bringing in some kind of tower and some sort of peace over your works from this kindergartner who wanted to play with magic. I feel like whoever this person is, they're just a teetotal manipulator. Like I said, hey, you want to be a rock star? Somebody was working you hard, trying to oppress your light, trying to oppress your shine, trying to oppress your talent. There's some sort of talent here that you have that you've been working on probably for 8 years or longer, that's going to culminate by the month of August. And somebody who was very cruel to you in your house or in your Four of Wands. This is an outside interference. They're being stopped by the universe. The universe is saying, touch not my anointed. I kick your ass. Like I said, some sort of kindergartner who thought they could sit back behind their screens and manipulate your life. Virgo, Gemini energy. But you're the damn magician. They didn't figure that out. What goes around comes around. Some kind of cycle is closing with this kindergartner. And they gotta watch as you ride off into the sunset in your chariot. Cancer energy. Bye, McFly. You've done your homework, Pisces. Now, get behind that chariot, Emperor, Empress, and drive. Choose water over wine. Hold the wheel and drive. Whatever tomorrow brings, you're still gonna be there. Do it with open arms and open eyes. And don't let anybody stop you from your wish fulfillment and what it is that you truly want out of life. And I'm not saying the gimme my stuff energy, because that's a big fat lie. You know, if you worked on something and somebody took it away from you, but you didn't pay for it, they own it. If you paid for it, you have a lawsuit on your hands that you're able to fight for. Whatever this hermit energy is, whatever's hidden in this Five of Wands here, it's a lie. You have a lot of people like trying to throw you under the bus with lies. But your integrity and your peace within yourself speaks for itself. You don't have to say a thing. You just gotta sit there and go, yeah, okay. Look what I got backing me up. What you got? A Seven of Swords. Good luck with that. That's integrity. Like I said, not all Pisces are created equal. Flip the rules as needed. If you're somebody dealing with a Pisces and they did you dirty and then lied about you, well, they too shall reap what they sow. They'll get lied about. They'll get thrown under the bus by everybody they know. And when they're sitting there with nobody and nothing, they'll either blame everybody else for it, or they'll accept that they'll take accountability for it, and they'll boss up, just like you had to. Somebody want to power over your love life, wouldn't they? You know, this is an old story and these people need to get over it. I have power over you. I am Iron Man. Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? R.I.P. Ozzy. Alright. This schmoozer does not see what you have backing you up, so they're going to come in and try again. It might be a whole different person. It's a love bomber. Wants to have some sort of dominion over your feelings. You're gonna hear from this person. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Kind of immature. A kindergartner. We're adults here. We're in our big ages. Y'all need to get a grip, man. Grow up. What we got here? Yeah, see, they're trying to block your new beginning. They're trying to block your Ten of Cups. They're trying to get you to walk away from some sort of brand new energy coming into your life by calling a truce. So, yeah, you're right. Now, can we be friends again? Can I take you out? Can you let me rule over your love life? I say let them drool over your love life. And 8 of Cups that ass. Say, there's no truce here. There's no compromise. There's nothing here. You're poof. You're gone. And block this mofo. Block them. You got more backup than you know, Pisces. Because they want to pick a fight. Could be an Aries. Somebody wants to pick a fight with you. They think they can. Good luck with that. How about you climb up your bum and fight for air, because I ain't got no time. Look. Angelic energy has arrived, and that's what wins here, because your high priestesses is about to get some kind of news that their ships are coming in. For balancing out your emotions despite these liars. Now, is it upsetting? Well, yeah, it can be upsetting. But my suggestion, Pisces, is that you don't get upset. You get even by being happy. Queen of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the Judgment. Ooh, 5 of Cups. So there has been some sort of disappointment of this new beginning with the 2 of Cups. Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Scorpio. Now this doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody else. Maybe they were lied to by another person to keep them from coming forward. But you are this person's 2 of Cups. Equal give and take. And judgment is being passed on those who haven't fallen in line. Like I said, not all are created equal. You could be dealing with another Pisces. Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups. It could definitely be another Pisces or a Scorpio or Cancer. Pisces dominantly. Okay? So, this person thought that they can make you wait for the truth, get you all depressed about a 2 of Cups. The candle's going nuts here. They wanted you to be distraught, upset, freaking out over your 2 of Cups. You got it on you. Alright? No matter if you're with somebody or not, you have the capability of that 2 of Cups in any given situation, friendship or otherwise. It's equal give and take because of the injustice of this Emperor. Or the Emperor is experiencing an injustice. Because they use schmacks to try to get their way, as opposed to doing the right thing. You know, I feel like somebody tried to seduce somebody here, and it didn't work. In fact, I'm getting an energy, like somebody tried to be you and have your hubba hubba, and tried to swindle a leader into thinking that they were you, or they had your schmoozing ability, or whatever it is that you do. Dominion, third party. Now whether you're the third party, or they're the third party, or the other person's the third party, it doesn't matter. What they want you to do is give up your Two of Cups, which is some sort of relationship that might possibly be coming in. Judgment's being passed on all these people for trying to get in the way of this injustice. This person wanted to control everything about your schmexuality, and they wanted to, mirror you, or to try to be you. But somebody looked at them and went, you what? I'm sorry. That's what I'm getting out of that. What? Didn't work out. 6 of Swords. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. You simply moved on to greener pastures. I feel like the hope or the fear here, they're fearing that the truth is going to come out about your Ace of Cups. Because they weren't able to dominate your schmexual energy. It was an injustice anyway. Yep. Whoever these people are. Oh, their ships are coming in alright. Well, I'm going to tell you, like I said, whatever end of the spectrum you're on, and hopefully you're on the higher timeline here, which is awareness, a new beginning. Whoever's on the wrong timeline is about to experience everything they sent out. Their cruel and unusual, and I'd say quite toxic energy is boomeranging back to them and knocking down their houses. I'm getting that that movie, what is it, Oblivion? Tom Cruise, where they had them, that tower looks like that thing that was sucking the oceans dry. So they were trying to suck the ocean dry. Because you're fish, So if they felt, so they were trying to keep you on dry land. Keep you depressed and on dry land so you would never find love, or you never find an equal give and take situation. We have Aquarius and Cancer. The star has taken dominion over their own truth. By the end of this reading, Pisces, you win. Reading over. Because you have taken total dominion over where you're choosing to drive, where you're choosing to shine, what wishes you want filled, and ultimate truth. Ace of Swords. That nobody's going to be able to deny. You're winning over this cruelty. And there's the 4 of Wands behind it. These people knew that. That's why they were so desperate to stop it. You're entitled to some sort of 10 of Cups here. Wish fulfillment. They're trying desperately to block that. Desperately. But they can't. Not unless you believe that they can. If you believe they can, they can. If you take dominion over your truth and your star energy and your chariot, ain't nothing they can do. Mature man. House. Official person. Privileged lady is about to receive a gift. a legal gift. Could be coming from far away. In the not so distant is what I'm hearing. Ooh, somebody's got to keep their promise and set the record straight. A bugaboo. I feel like somebody's been stopped here. And they've got to keep their promise and set the record straight. Well, it's about time. Because everything that they've done is falling apart. It's all falling to pieces. Because they were wrong. They're seeing it now. Oh my goodness. Drinks, liquor, coffee, tea, water, and an encounter. Meeting by chance, love at first sight, and a crush. So, Pisces, wow. You're going to meet someone by chance. Maybe over coffee, if you don't drink. Or maybe at a coffee shop. Or you're going to reconcile with a clown. There's a choice here. There's some sort of circulation in the street that's trash. It's very noisy. That is what's going to lawyer, judge, police. The other side coexists. Somebody who's threatening you. And you know this is the core of the problem. But they've lost control. Look for, investigate, explore, and search. An empty room that's no longer empty. It's filled with passionate love. There are thorns there, so make sure that what you're hoping and wishing for is in your greatest and highest good, because you will be able to balance that out. You will be able to adjust to anything that comes your way. Safe haven. Home. I don't feel like my Pisces are going out a whole lot these days. They feel safe at home because of these threats and these noisy sounds that are just doing nothing but confusing the narrative here. Trying to figure out what is true and what's not true is the key. But I feel like your intuition, your spiritual strength is off the chart here, Pisces. Your inner strength to take dominion over your emotions and over your life here, and take accountability for anything that you've done, including dealing with clowns, is what is bringing in some sort of new energy that's going to create something from your sacral chakra, and having boundaries against needy people. Your intimacy heals. Ooh. So that's what they were trying to steal. Some clown wanted to sleep with a feminine or feminine energy, male or female, to get their healing abilities. They knew that they could siphon your healing energy to heal themselves. Ew. You set the record straight. You have dominion over your life, and you don't let anybody take your celebration away from you. They need to go get some help. You're about to get some good news in your love life. Even if you've already got someone in your life, you're getting some good news about them as well. But I feel like this has a lot to do with self-love. learning how to love yourself and accept yourself. No matter what this drama queen hater or these people that are real, it's like they're so needy. Like, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? They don't want to hear anything else. And it's like I said, and whoever this masculine is that's creating this injustice for you, they want to siphon your healing energy through schmexual activity. Be careful. Be careful where you put your energy right now, Pisces, because you are powerful. As long as you're on the right side of the tracks. If you're on the wrong side of the tracks, then you will experience the same towers. Because what you want for another is what you receive. So wish everyone the best, even if they don't have the best intentions for you. And that's what you'll get back. AKA, according to who? Wealth, health, well-being. It's a frequency. Match it. And you too shall reap what you sow. Alright? Well, those are your messages, my baby shocks. Please remember to press the like button, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.